If you've ever clicked around the sickeningly colorful chaos that is the world of children's YouTube videos, you've probably seen this colorful goop. It's irresistible to touch, easily made from household materials, and has been used in science classrooms for years to teach kids about the ways that molecules form long chains, making stuff like plastics and DNA. But today, we're going to use it to learn about the squishy world of the federal budget. I'm Mark Guiney, a producer here at the Heritage Foundation, and this is PolicyLAB. So you might ask, what can this Technicolor muck tell us about economic policy? Let's do a simple demonstration. We pulled together a few test subjects, gave them some ingredients and a simple task: make some slime.
Tell us how to do it?
Of course not.
Do you know how?
Well, my thing, are we rolling? Oh, so we don't get the ingredients.
Correct. So you
The
have these
ratios.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
Maybe what we should do is mix all the liquids together first.
Well, I think glue mixed with the soap.
I don't think we need any vinegar. This doesn't seem like it's right.
Oh no.
We should move this. Migos once said, in the kitchen, whip it like it's stir fry.
We're close.
It kind of looks like snot.
Let's start over.
Well, that didn't go too well. Let's try a different approach.
So now we have instructions.
Okay, so these are our official directions then.
Oh, we have a measuring cup.
This whole time. Okay.
Quarter cup of clear glue.
Ooh, it's thickening.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh. Whoa.
Yay!
This feels like the stuff I used to play with in first grade.
Cool. It's jiggly.
This looks like flubber, if anyone remembers flubber.
Oh boy.
It's kind of like a gross Jell-O. I think we got it.
Clearly, having a set of instructions, a written plan, makes the process of making slime easier, less wasteful, and more effective. So when it gets to the level of spending your tax dollars, we better have a really good plan. And what do we call that written plan? A budget.
A year ago, when the pandemic was beginning to spread and states shut down commerce, causing a deep and sudden recession, nobody really knew what to do. So Congress just threw all the ingredients that it could, money, into the mixing bowl and hoped that something okay came out in the end. The total money spent was over $6 trillion. That's enough to give every household in America $48,000. No one at the time predicted how bad coronavirus would become, but spending without a plan like this is not a good idea. Over the long run, the growth of spending cannot outpace the growth of the economy. In other words, the government shouldn't spend more than it takes in. Even before COVID, we've been overspending more than $1 trillion per year, adding to the national debt, which is now bigger than the size of the economy. The Congressional Budget Office has warned everyone what happens if we continue on the current fiscal path. The national debt will exceed its highest levels ever, which would slow down the economy, reduce incomes of U.S. households, and increase the likelihood of a financial crisis, causing a recession. In addition, government programs will go broke. The Social Security Trust Fund will be exhausted in about a decade. The Medicare Trust Fund will go even sooner, in 2026. What's worse is the negative consequences of a federal government that is too large and too burdensome has on individuals, families, and communities. When the federal government grows beyond its constitutional bounds and spends in taxes too much, it stifles prosperity, it infringes on liberty, and it makes it more difficult to live the American dream. The good news is that we can start to fix this problem. How? By agreeing on a plan, a budget. There are many ways policymakers can do that, but here are 3 big ones. First, the major healthcare entitlements were the biggest drivers of unsustainable government spending even before COVID. Reforming Medicare, Medicaid, and other health entitlements would both improve access to quality care and help stabilize the budget. Second, Updating Social Security would prevent poverty in old age and put the program back on sound footing instead of allowing the trust fund to be depleted. And third, Congress should begin winding down the countless programs that are not essential for carrying out the proper functions of government, relieving American taxpayers from the burdens of overregulation and government waste. If Congress and the President don't start implementing the needed changes to reduce the growth of spending, we'll end up right back in a slimy situation with no plan and a real mess on our hands.
Hey everybody, if you enjoyed PolicyLAB and you're getting sick of all the slime that's all over the internet, make sure you subscribe to the Heritage Foundation YouTube channel. There you're going to find content that's going to keep you up to date and informed on all the issues that are affecting our nation and the world.